Minister Arvind Kejriwal, along with the Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, all set to visit Ayodhya tomorrow. First round of opposition leaders who are making their way to visit the Ram Mandir after much of that controversy, and many India Bloc Party members who opposed or rather boycotted attending the consecration of Ram Mandir, particularly the Congress party. You had Aam Party's Arvind Kejriwal and Bhagwant Maan, who did not refuse to attend but said that they did not really receive a proper invite, though there were talks that they were both invited for the consecration ceremony, but individually. Though now Kejriwal claims that at that point he couldn't take his family members because the invite allowed only one. But now that the inauguration has completed and all that action around the consecration ceremony has settled, he wants to go with his family members, his kids, to Ram Mandir. He and Bhagwant Maan both going to be making their way to Ram Mandir, Ayodhya tomorrow with their family and children. In fact, Arvind Kejriwal now becomes the first opposition leader to make his way to seek blessings of Ram Lalla. Kejriwal and Mann's Mandir trip with families, and also asserting that he intends to come up with soon with a special train that will organize and felicitate. In fact, it will ensure that people wanting to go from the national capital to Ayodhya have an easy way from Delhi to Ayodhya. A special train service is likely to begin. Arvind Kejriwal says he's seeking for that. All right, we have Ashutosh joining us for more on that. Ashutosh, Arvind Kejriwal didn't really outrightly deny or oppose the consecration of Ram Mandir. He, in fact, said that when he got an invite, only one person would be allowed. He couldn't take his family members, therefore decided to go once all the action was down and settled. So he and Bhagwant Maan both making their way to Ayodhya tomorrow with their families.
And as he had himself announced that once everything is settled, he will visit Ayodhya with the family, and tomorrow will be the day. Bhagwant Maan with his wife, Arvind Kejriwal with his wife, children and the parents, they all will be visiting to Ayodhya to seek blessings of Lord Ram in the newly built temple. And clearly, we have seen the kind of politics, but the Aam Aadmi Party maintained distance from the politics, not from the event. Rather, he said that since he was asked to block a date, but it invited in individual capacity as a Chief Minister of Delhi, and he did not want to go without the family members, and he himself said once everything settled, he will be visiting. And that's exactly why they decided. And many of these opposition leaders from the India bloc clearly maintaining distance, and that gave literally arms and ammunition to the BJP to target them and literally painting them as an anti-Hindu. But Arvind Kejriwal very carefully always said that I will visit, and exactly why, just on the eve of the election, you see today Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath with the cabinet minister, BJP MLAs visited Ayodhya. Soon you'll see many of the India bloc leaders, they will be visiting, but tomorrow it is the day for Arvind Kejriwal, Bhagwant Maan with the family members visiting Ayodhya.
So they become the first opposition leaders to make their way to Ram Mandir. That really speaks for a lot. And this is just right ahead of elections, and also right after announcement has come in from the Punjab and Delhi Chief Minister that they will not be contesting elections as an ally with the Congress for the two states. They will be going solo. So right after that, this news coming in that they're going to also be visiting Ram Lalla at Ayodhya, Ram Mandir. Does that make a political statement at all?
Well, as far as Punjab's situation is concerned, that needs to be seen in perspective that it is with the consensus of both the party, Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party, and it is a strategic decision to go solo for both Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. Here doesn't really look like a setback for the India bloc, because they don't want to give entire opposition ground to the BJP, because end of the day, Congress and Aam Aadmi Party remains arch rival in the state. So clearly, if they both come together, then the entire landscape of the opposition goes to the BJP and the Akali Dal. They don't want to play that chance in Punjab. So that was a strategic decision that they will remain arch rival in the state, whereas both will project their candidates on all 13 seats. As far as Chandigarh is concerned, Aam Aadmi Party is seeking support of the Congress party, that they want to have their candidate in Chandigarh. Whether Congress will support on that in the India bloc, that need to be seen. As far as Delhi's situation comes, clearly they have said that the Aam Aadmi Party would even give 4 seats to the Congress as and when decision being taken by the top authorities of both the. So clearly, as far as political decisions are concerned, there is quite intact at the moment. However, some differences did come when Aam Aadmi Party announced 3 candidates in Assam, including the seat of Guwahati, and without discussing with the Congress party, because clearly there are no such meetings happening and no meeting of the top authorities of the both parties happening who will really take on that decision. So clearly at the moment, not everything so sweet, not everything so, but for now the political decision have to be only taken by the top leadership of both the party. But subsequently, because there have been allegations being leveled by the BJP that look, India bloc are totally anti-Hindu, they boycotted the event, Arvind Kejriwal clearly made himself very clear that I will visit. And remember, this was the same day when there was massive ceremony happening in Ayodhya. Arvind Kejriwal, with all party leaders, workers, they all were visiting in the temples in Delhi, Hanuman temple. There have been literally massive celebration in Gujarat, in Delhi by entire Aam Aadmi Party unit. So clever, they were celebrating the same event in a different way, in a different cities.
So we see Aam Aadmi Party also facilitating trains. That's their aim now, all the way from Delhi to Ayodhya for pilgrims wanting to visit the Ram Mandir, making it easy for them. This is the Kejriwal government. The Aam Aadmi Party, both in Punjab and Delhi, has decided that they are going to ensure people wanting to go to Ram Mandir, there's an easy way out for them, and they themselves all set to visit Ram Mandir Ayodhya with their family members. Thanks, Ashutosh, for joining us. Now, meanwhile, in Bihar, Nitish Kumar is all set to prove